Get ready for an extraordinary and surprising revelation that could completely change your perspective on the presence of dogs in your home. The latest messages from the powerful Archangel Raphael, the angel of healing and spiritual rebirth, shed light on never-before-revealed prophecies about the mystical and spiritual role of dogs in our lives. Discover how they are much more than simple companions. They are spiritual guardians and messengers sent to protect, guide, and transform your destiny. These predictions will challenge your understanding of reality and awaken a new sense of purpose and hope. What you are about to discover is absolutely shocking. The teachings of Archangel Raphael, guardian of healing and well-being, go far beyond physical and emotional protection. Few know that he also shares secret messages for those who have dogs in their homes, creatures that are seen, according to some esoteric traditions, as spiritual guides and protectors of souls. These teachings are intimately linked to the prophecies and visions of ancient prophets, seers, mystics, and occultists who predicted a deep connection between humans and their canine companions. Now tell me, do you have a dog at home? If so, write, "I have a dog at home," or "I love my dog," in the comments below. My name is Carlos Galeano from the channel Awaken Your Inner Potential, and now I will reveal the most talked about messages and prophecies lately about people who have dogs at home, which are astonishing the world. Let's go. According to the prophecies of Saint Malachy, famous for predicting the future, there is an enigmatic fragment that says, "In the shadow of the waxing moon, the four-legged guardian will be the key between heaven and earth." Many interpreters of these words believe he was referring to dogs as living portals for spiritual energies. Archangel Raphael complements this prophecy with the message that those who own a dog at home are surrounded by an invisible force of spiritual protection, especially during times of vulnerability. Dogs, under Raphael's blessing, act as mediators between the material world and the celestial realm, absorbing and dissipating negative energies. Every night of the waxing moon, offer a prayer to Archangel Raphael, asking him to strengthen the spiritual bond between you and your dog. This will bring an energetic and emotional renewal to your home. Numerologically, the number 9, the sum of the digits of 2024, is crucial, representing the closing of cycles. By reciting Psalm 91 for 9 consecutive nights, you open the way for new blessings. Baba Vanga, a Bulgarian seer known for her astonishing predictions, once declared, "Dogs see the invisible truth and protect pure hearts from shadows." According to her, these animals possess a very sharp psychic sensitivity, allowing them to see what human eyes cannot. They are capable of detecting spiritual entities, acting as protectors against evil influences. Archangel Raphael, in his teachings, says that the dog acts as a guardian not only of the physical body, but also of the soul of its owners. He instructs that whenever you feel spiritual or emotional discomfort at home, observe your dog's behavior. Restless behavior in a dog may be a sign of spiritual energies that need to be purified. Perform a purification ritual in your home using consecrated herbs such as rosemary and sage. Pass them around your dog and recite Psalm 23. In numerology, the number 7, which represents spiritual perfection, suggests that this ritual should be done for 7 consecutive days to ensure continuous protection. During this period, feed your dog natural and fresh foods as part of a ritual to connect with the earth and Raphael's healing. Edgar Cayce, known as the sleeping prophet, stated in his readings that animals, especially dogs, have a karmic role in human life. According to him, dogs are connected to our past lives and appear to balance our karma. This implies that many people share deep spiritual bonds with their dogs, not only in this life, but also in past ones. Archangel Raphael supports this view, stating that dogs are spiritual companions who often return in different incarnations to aid in the spiritual growth of their owners. They are silent guides whose mission is to help their owners evolve and reach new levels of spiritual awareness. Meditate on the relationship you have with your dog. Ask yourself what spiritual lessons they might be teaching you. If possible, perform a numerological reading based on the date you adopted your dog. This number will reveal the spiritual mission you share. For example, the number 5 is associated with freedom and adventure, suggesting that your journey with your dog involves the liberation of old behavioral patterns. In the Bible, dogs are mentioned in several passages, often as symbols of loyalty or vigilance. In Isaiah 56:10 we read, "His watchmen are blind, all are without knowledge, all are dogs, dumb, unable to bark, dreaming, lying down, loving to slumber." This passage, though often interpreted negatively, can be seen esoterically as a reminder that dogs, when spiritually connected, are the most loyal and alert guardians. Archangel Raphael teaches us that contrary to the mute dogs mentioned in Isaiah, our dogs are beings that constantly watch over the spiritual well-being of our homes. They bark at the invisible, often perceiving what is beyond our understanding. Every morning upon waking, touch your dog's head and say a prayer of gratitude for their protection. Invoking the number 4, which represents stability and security, reinforces this protective energy. Recite, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want," 3 times with your dog by your side to strengthen the energetic field of your home. The presence of dogs in the home, in the light of Archangel Raphael's teachings and the revealed prophecies, is much deeper than simply having a pet. They are angels in disguise, spiritual guardians, and karmic guides. By following the teachings of Raphael and the prophecies mentioned, you can strengthen not only your bond with your dog, but also with the divine. With these spiritual, numerological, and biblical practices, you will unlock a new level of protection and healing in your life, always in the company of your faithful guardian. In Revelation 22:15, Saint John refers to animals and their role in the spiritual plan. Outside are the dogs, the sorcerers, the unclean, the murderers, the idolaters, and everyone who loves and practices a lie. Although this reference to dogs is interpreted negatively, Archangel Raphael offers us an esoteric key to understanding this passage in a deeper and more enlightening way. Raphael teaches us that the dogs mentioned here are symbols of those who stray from their spiritual path, disconnected from their true divine nature. However, those who have dogs at home and treat them with love, respect, and dignity are purifying this symbol. The dog, in this sense, ceases to be an outcast and becomes a spiritual guardian, a being that helps us stay on the straight path and protected from the negative influences of the outside world. To reinforce this spiritual purification, create a sacred space in your home where your dog can rest in peace. Leave a white candle burning daily in that space, representing the light of Archangel Raphael. By doing this, you transform the energy of the environment, inviting more protection and peace. Numerologically, the number 8, which represents infinity, suggests that this practice will create a continuous cycle of blessings in your life and your dog's. In the enigmatic quatrains of Nostradamus, there are references to animals that, according to interpreters, may include dogs as bearers of spiritual omens. In one of his quatrains, Nostradamus wrote, "He who walks with the four-legged beast will see the signs of heaven reflected in their eyes." This fragment suggests that dogs, in their walks alongside humans, are able to capture celestial energies and transmit these messages through their behavior and attitudes. Archangel Raphael complements this vision by affirming that when a dog looks deeply into its owner's eyes, it is not only seeking attention or affection, but also transmitting messages from the spiritual realm. The eyes of dogs are, therefore, mirrors of the soul, capable of reflecting both blessings and spiritual challenges that are approaching. Whenever your dog gazes intently at you, take a few minutes to meditate. Close your eyes and feel the spiritual connection they are trying to convey. By doing this, visualize emerald green energy, the color of Archangel Raphael, surrounding you and your home. The number 3, associated with the Holy Trinity and divine protection, suggests that you should repeat this exercise 3 times a day to strengthen your spiritual connection. Chico Xavier, the famous Brazilian medium, mentioned in several of his messages the importance of animals in the spiritual balance of families. According to him, dogs have a mission of love and patience, serving as unconditional sources of affection and emotional balance. He also mentioned that, in many families, dogs are channels of healing for those facing deep spiritual or emotional challenges. Archangel Raphael reinforces this message by declaring that, in moments of suffering, dogs not only offer physical comfort, but also help cleanse the aura of those who are suffering, absorbing part of the pain and transmuting it into healing energy. Therefore, they are divine tools of emotional and spiritual purification. When you are going through moments of pain or sadness, sit next to your dog, place your hand over their heart, inhale deeply, and as you exhale, visualize your pain being gently absorbed and transmuted by Raphael's divine energy. The number 6, which represents harmony and balance, suggests that this practice should be repeated 6 times, always at the end of the day, to restore inner peace. In many esoteric traditions, dogs are seen as guardians of the underworld, guides through the shadows, and bearers of light for those seeking hidden wisdom. However, under the guidance of Archangel Raphael, they also become ambassadors of healing, intermediaries between the spiritual and physical worlds. Raphael reveals to us that by honoring these beings with respect, love, and understanding, we open portals of healing and protection that transcend the material plane. The number 11, known as a master number, is of particular importance for those who have dogs, representing spiritual intuition and a direct channel to the divine. Raphael suggests that dog owners recite prayers on the 11th day of each month, asking for wisdom and protection. This practice will help strengthen the connection between the human, the animal, and the spiritual realm. For those who have a dog at home, Archangel Raphael offers this final message. Every breath of your dog is a blessing that heaven offers you. Every bark is a sign that you are not alone. Honor and value these beings, for through them the divine acts silently. This message serves as a reminder that our canine companions are not just pets, but true angels in physical form, gifted with the mission of protecting, healing, and guiding us on our spiritual journey. By following these practices and prophecies, you will not only reinforce your connection with your dog, but also open new paths toward a life of peace, harmony, and divine healing. Dogs, as spiritual and sensitive beings, often express their perceptions through behaviors that may seem common but hold deeper meanings. According to spiritual teachings and the messages of Archangel Raphael, observing these signs is essential to understanding what is happening in the energetic and spiritual field around you. Now, I will reveal the main signs and behaviors of dogs and their spiritual meanings. 1. Unexpected barking at nothing. One of the most intriguing behaviors of dogs is when they start barking seemingly at nothing, staring intently at a specific point in the environment. Spiritually, this may indicate the presence of invisible energies or spiritual entities in the place. What does it mean? Dogs have a very high psychic sensitivity, being able to perceive presences that humans cannot detect. These barks may be a sign that your dog is alerting you to a spiritual presence, which could be positive or negative. In esoteric tradition, it is advised to pray and purify the environment with herbs like sage or incense to dissipate any negative energy. 2. Fixed and silent stare. When the dog sits or stands and stares attentively at a spot in the house without moving or making any sounds, this behavior may indicate that it is perceiving a change in the energetic field around you or your family. What does it mean? This fixed gaze could be an indication that the dog is sensing spiritual vibrations. Archangel Raphael teaches that in these moments it is important to meditate and ask for spiritual guidance, as this perception may be a warning that something needs to be adjusted in your energy or in the home. 3. Constantly following you around the house. Many dogs follow their owners tirelessly, even when it seems they have no specific reason to do so. While this can be interpreted as a sign of affection and attachment, from a spiritual perspective, this behavior may indicate a protective function. What does it mean? When the dog insists on being by your side, it may be sensing that you need protection or that you are going through a phase of spiritual vulnerability. At that moment, the dog is acting as a spiritual guardian. Its constant presence suggests that it is time to reinforce your prayers and spiritual practices, asking Archangel Raphael to surround your home and loved ones with an additional layer of protection. 4. Restlessness in certain environments. If your dog behaves agitated or uncomfortable in a specific room of the house without an apparent reason, this may be a sign that the area has a concentration of negative energy or an uncomfortable spiritual presence. What does it mean? According to esoteric beliefs, dogs are capable of detecting places where energy has stagnated or where there are negative spiritual vibrations. In this case, it is essential to perform a spiritual cleansing in the environment using incense, quartz crystals, or even recite biblical passages like Psalm 23 to purify the space. 5. Howling for no apparent reason. Dogs howling, especially at night, is seen in many cultures as a spiritual sign. For some, it may indicate the presence of spirits or the passing of a soul. What does it mean? Spiritually, howling can be interpreted as an attempt by the dog to communicate the presence of something beyond the physical plane. According to Archangel Raphael's teachings, when a dog howls, it may be detecting significant spiritual changes in the environment. In this case, it is advisable to light a white candle and say a prayer asking for spiritual protection. 6. Sleeping near the door or in strategic places. Dogs that insist on sleeping near doors or entrances often assume a role as spiritual guardians. What does it mean? These behaviors indicate that the dog is protecting the entrance from external energies. It is acting as a spiritual barrier to prevent any unwanted energy from entering your home. The spiritual recommendation is to reinforce this protection with amulets or spiritual symbols, such as an image of Archangel Raphael or the Virgin Mary near the doors. 7. Constantly rubbing against you. When a dog frequently rubs against you, it can be seen as a sign that it is trying to cleanse your aura or transfer healing energy. What does it mean? The physical contact between the dog and its owner can have a healing energy function. Archangel Raphael teaches that by rubbing against you, the dog is sharing its protective and healing energy. In moments of stress or sadness, this behavior can be a form of spiritual comfort. Strengthen the connection through conscious petting and prayers, thanking the dog for its protective presence in your life. 8. Being in an alert position for no apparent reason. When the dog suddenly enters an alert posture, with ears erect and body stiff, but without any visible reason, this may indicate that it is perceiving something invisible to you. What does it mean? Spiritually, this may indicate that the dog is detecting a presence or a change in the energetic field. Archangel Raphael advises that in these moments it is important to stay calm and pray, asking for any negative energy to be neutralized. The behavior of dogs, according to the teachings of Archangel Raphael, is a window into the spiritual world. They not only act as loyal companions, but also as spiritual guardians and healers of their owners and homes. By paying attention to the signs they manifest, we can protect ourselves and harmonize our energies with the help of these sacred beings. Through prayers, purification rituals, and a deeper connection to the divine, you can correctly interpret these signs and ensure that your home is always protected and at peace. Archangel Raphael reminds us that just as dogs protect us, we must also protect and care for them, as they are enlightened beings sent to guide and heal us throughout our spiritual journey. For those who have a dog at home, the role of these animals goes far beyond companionship and affection. Dogs are spiritual beings, deeply connected to the energetic and emotional field of their owners and homes. In this time when society and families are facing intense challenges, dogs can be our spiritual allies, guiding and protecting us in the midst of turmoil. Archangel Raphael teaches us that by being attentive to the presence and behavior of these guardians, we can prepare ourselves mentally and spiritually for difficult times. Here are teachings never before seen to awaken a strong hope in our hearts. 1. The divine connection with your dog, the first step toward hope. Archangel Raphael invites us to see our dogs not only as animals, but as true spiritual guardians. They are capable of absorbing our negative energies and helping us balance our emotional state during moments of tension. To deal with current challenges, the first step is to strengthen this divine connection with your dog. Set aside a moment every day to be silent with your dog, gently touching it and closing your eyes to feel the calm it transmits. Say a prayer asking Archangel Raphael to protect and guide your home through the presence of this loyal guardian. This simple practice can restore your inner peace and prepare your spirit to face difficulties with greater serenity. 2. The power of healing through companionship. Dogs have a unique ability to provide emotional healing. Archangel Raphael teaches that during times of family conflict and stress, the calm and loving energy of a dog can act as a balm, helping to harmonize relationships and bring a sense of unity. Whenever you feel that family tensions are rising, invite your dog to be present in the environment. Let it circulate among the family members, touching each one with its peaceful energy. Say a joint prayer, thanking the dog for its presence as a symbol of unity, and ask Archangel Raphael to bring healing to all hearts. This will create a field of harmony, allowing conflicts to be resolved with greater understanding and empathy. 3. Spiritual preparation for times of uncertainty. Today's society is full of uncertainties, and it is common to feel fear and anxiety about the future. In those moments, dogs, under the spiritual guidance of Archangel Raphael, can teach us to live in the present with more confidence and calm. They remind us of the importance of being rooted in the now, trusting that the future will be guided by divine light. When you feel overwhelmed by worries about the future, walk with your dog. During this walk, try to imitate the simplicity with which it explores the world around you, without hurry and without worries. Meditate on Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, as you walk. This will bring a deep sense of relief and open space for hope in times of uncertainty. 4. The wisdom of patience. Dogs are masters in teaching us about patience and resilience. Archangel Raphael reminds us that just as our dogs patiently wait for our affection and attention, we too must learn to be patient with life's processes. Often the challenges we face are opportunities for spiritual growth. When challenges seem insurmountable, sit in a quiet space with your dog by your side. Breathe deeply and observe how it is present in the moment. without rushing. Ask Archangel Raphael to grant you the same patience and strength that your dog demonstrates, knowing that everything in life has its right time. This practice of meditation with your dog will help calm your mind and strengthen your resilience. 5. Projection of hope for the future. Archangel Raphael teaches us that dogs are spiritual symbols of fidelity and loyalty. In times of challenges, their constant presence reminds us that no matter how dark the days may seem, there will always be light and hope for the future. They invite us to look at life with optimism, trusting that we are being guided by the divine. Every night before going to bed, place your hand over your dog's heart and visualize an emerald green light, the color associated with Archangel Raphael, enveloping both of you. Visualize this light expanding throughout your home and then throughout the world, bringing healing, protection, and hope. Recite a prayer of gratitude for your dog and ask Raphael to bless your home with faith and courage. This nightly ritual will help awaken a strong sense of hope and protection, ensuring a more peaceful and restorative sleep. 6. Transforming challenges into spiritual growth. Every challenge we face in life has the potential to strengthen us spiritually. Dogs, with their unconditionally loving nature, remind us that we must stand firm in faith, even when difficulties seem insurmountable. Archangel Raphael guides us to see each obstacle as an opportunity for evolution. When facing a tough problem, sit beside your dog and pet it. While doing so, silently thank it for the love and unconditional support it offers you. Remember that, just as your dog remains loyal even in the most difficult times, the universe is also on your side. Ask Archangel Raphael to give you clarity and wisdom to see beyond the immediate problems, understanding the spiritual growth they offer. Having a dog at home, according to the spiritual revelations of Archangel Raphael, is much more than having a companion. It is having a being of light by your side, capable of guiding and protecting you through tough times. These teachings show us that by caring for and paying attention to the signs our dogs offer us, we can prepare ourselves mentally and spiritually to face life's challenges with more strength, courage, and hope. Having a dog at home is not just a daily experience of companionship. It is actually a profound spiritual journey that directly connects us to mystical and valuable teachings. According to the revelations of Archangel Raphael, dogs are sent to act as spiritual guides, offering protection, unconditional love, and a sharp sensitivity to perceive subtle energies around us. Just as the words of Saint Francis of Assisi highlight the importance of all divine creation, dogs are pure expressions of celestial love present in our lives to remind us of the simplicity and transformative power of kindness. By observing and understanding our dog's behavior, we begin to awaken to the spiritual lessons they bring. The presence of a dog in our home is a constant reminder that care, patience, and unconditional love are key to our spiritual growth. Seers like Baba Vanga and prophets like Edgar Cayce also warned us about the importance of being attentive to the energies surrounding us, and dogs, with their extraordinary perceptions, are true guardians of those energies. Archangel Raphael teaches that by connecting deeply with our dogs, we can achieve extraordinary results in our lives, from emotional healing to spiritual harmony. When we care for our dogs with love and respect, we are also caring for our own soul. As we are the protagonists of the story we are writing, they invite us to be more present, more conscious, and to value the present moment, the only place where the miracle of life truly happens. With each bark, with each tender glance, we are reminded of our responsibility as spiritual beings in evolution. Just as the dog is faithful and dedicated, we must also be loyal to our path of inner growth. The presence of a dog in our home symbolizes the possibility of awakening our limitless potential, discovering our inner strength, and walking a journey of deep connection with the divine. May we, As Archangel Raphael taught, learn from our dogs the importance of living in harmony with the being around us, trusting the signs life offers us, and never losing hope, even in times of challenges. Because just as dogs offer us their silent protection and unconditional love, the universe supports us and guides us toward the fulfillment of our highest purpose. In every interaction with our loyal companion, we become more aware of our responsibility as co-creators of our reality and move closer to the spiritual awakening that reveals our infinite potential. By caring for, loving, and valuing the presence of our dogs, we are caring for, loving, and awakening the divine within us. If this video has inspired you, leave a positive comment of gratitude down below. Also, feel free to share your doubts, difficulties, questions, or even your fears if you feel comfortable. I look forward to interacting and sharing experiences with you because in the end, we can learn together if we are together on this incredible journey. Sending you a big hug, my name is Carlos Galeano, and it's a great honor to have you by my side here on the Awaken Your Inner Potential. Remember always, you are a being of light, and you deserve all the best you desire with your unlimited inherent potential and with the power of the entire universe. Your presence in this world is an invaluable gift to me. Thank you so much for existing. Eternal gratitude. Don't miss our next video. Shocking. What Padre Pio predicted for those who have a cross at home. Discover the revealed prophecies that could change your life. Click now and find out the surprising spiritual revelations that everyone should know. It's content you won't want to miss.